Hi everyone. I think we're just about ready to get started here. We're seeing a few more people logged on, but I think we're ready. So it's definitely 1:30. So we're going to begin. Greetings on behalf of Urban Expositions. Welcome to this webinar. My name is Pat, and I'm one of your customer service representatives from Segmark Solutions. We're here today to tell you about a great marketing opportunity brought to you by Urban Expositions. First, we have a couple of housekeeping notes. I want to let you know that we are recording today's webinar. Upon request, you'll be able to receive an email with a link to today's recording. The link will also be posted on the exhibitors portion of the show's website. If you're having difficulty hearing us today and are listening through your computer, please check your computer volume and make sure that the speakers are turned up. If you're still having problems hearing through your computer, please consider dialing in through the conference call line. The dial-in information was included in the link that we sent to you, inviting you to today's webinar. Please feel free to ask questions throughout the webinar using the questions box located on the right side of your screen in the control panel. We will respond to questions throughout the presentation, but we've also designated time for a Q&A at the end as well. Today, we have Joe Watson from Segmark Solutions who will provide us with an explanation of the types of invitations and walk us through the steps in how to use them and how to order them. Once we complete this, Joe will follow up with your Q&As. But before I turn things over to Joe, I just want to introduce the Customer Invitation Program. Seattle Gift Show's Customer Invitation Program is part of the standard promotional package that is provided to all of our exhibitors. While we already do an enormous amount of attendee marketing, the Customer Invitation Program is an excellent way to ensure that customers and prospects that you know receive an invitation from you to attend the show. This is a great way to market and promote your business, including your location and booth number at the show. There's also a bonus incentive in using this program. You can earn $25 for each new retail company that registers and verifies on site. The incentive applies for each new retail company or returning company that has not attended the Seattle Gift Show in the past 2 years. In the event of multiple registrations, only the first exhibitor with registration through their eVite or web banner will be awarded that $25. So there are 2 online components to this program: free customized web buttons and customized email invitations. There are 2 size options for the customized web buttons, and you are more than welcome to order both. For the email invitation, you also have several options. Both of these components are very easy to order, and the process is extremely user-friendly. So now I'd like to introduce Joe Watson, who will begin with the customized web buttons and walk us through the program. Take it away, Joe.
Great. Pat, thank you very much. Welcome to everyone listening in. I'm just going to cover one item that Pat was talking about because we just had a few exhibitors. I could see that they're just logging in. Again, there is no charge for this program. It is included in your standard promotion package. So what we suggest is use the program early, use it often. We're going to cover how to place orders, and again, you are not limited to only choosing one option or another, and we're going to cover that. So with that being said, let's get going. The first place we're going to go is right to the ordering site. I'm sure everyone has been sent this link. If you do not have it, it's SeattleGiftShowInvites.com. Again, it's SeattleGiftShowInvites.com. When you put that into your browser, you'll be brought to this screen. Once again, there is that $25 incentive, and that's for anyone that you bring to the show that has not attended in the past 2 years, or a new exhibitor. Excuse me. So we're going to start off with the web banners first. As you can see, when you scroll over it, we get the little hand. You simply just click on it. And we're going to talk about the banners for a moment, and then we're going to go right over how to order it. And then after that, we're just going to switch screens, and I'm going to show you some different applications. So there are 2 banners. The first one is 200 by 200. The next one is 400 by 400. This one is used for social media. Once you do place an order, For either button, as you can see right here, that's where the booth number goes. We will put in your company booth number right there. When we send them back to you, the reason 400 by 400, that's the size that Facebook requires, because when you upload the JPEG that we send you, it will reduce down to 160 by 160, so you don't have to worry about that. It fits perfectly. So let's just scroll down here a bit. As you can see, the first thing we have to do is we have to choose which banner we would like to use. You can use both of them. You are not limited to only using one. Most of the orders that have come in thus far have been multiple orders. Again, if you don't have a social media page or a Facebook page, then you just simply uncheck it and order one. Next, you just put in your booth number right here, followed by your name, your company name, your email address, and phone number. I'm just going to cover this for a quick moment. We get a lot of calls into customer service about this contact information right here. That's only for us in customer service. It appears no place on the web buttons. It appears no place on the eVite. That's just for us. If we see a problem, we just need to know who to reach out to, and particularly the email. So again, this is just for internal use. Once you fill out, check, put in a booth number, this information here, you just hit submit, and the order comes right to us. Okay, what we're going to do now is I want to show you a couple of different ways that we can use the web buttons, or web banners, excuse me. Once you do place an order, you're going to receive an email back from us. This is an exact duplication of what you'll see. This link right here is a very, very important link. This is what brings everyone to the show's registration page. So when we click on this link right here, you can see we go directly to the show's registration page. Now, something I just want to point out, just so you know, right up here, if you were to click on that, you see the WB1. Every exhibitor has a unique code at the end. So this is the way that show management determines at the end of the show cycle, who has brought in some new attendees to the show. I'm going to mention this a couple of times. I know it's a little redundant, but the buttons themselves, when we send them back to you, the buttons do not bring your visitors to the show registration page. It's really this link in the background. So again, you place the order, we process it, we will put in your booth numbers in the appropriate spot, and then we'll send you an email. Now, the first way you can use it, we've just put together a mocked website. As you see right here, you can take the button and you can place the button right there. And behind the scenes, you have to be sure to link it here. Anyone who takes care of your company website, they'll look at this link and know exactly what to do. You just hyperlink the link to the button, and as you see when you scroll over it, you get the little hand, and it's going to bring you right to the show's registration page. Again, with the website, you're not limited to putting it on one page. It's up to you. It's your company website. If you have a specific page designated to the Seattle show, by all means you can put it on the Seattle show. You could put it on your home page. You could put it wherever you like. Another way of using the web buttons would be by putting them in your email signature. Now, you can do that a couple of different ways. In your email signature, you could actually paste in one of the buttons. They're specifically designed as a JPEG. This way, it will not interfere with any security that Outlook has. And then right beneath it, instead of having that very long link, you could just click here to register for the Seattle Gift Show, compliments of, or you could put whatever copy you like. But again, when you run over this and you click that, I'm just going to go here one last time, I promise. It really is hyperlinking to this link right here. This is the important link. Okay, one last way that we strongly suggest you using the web buttons would be if your company has an e-newsletter. Again, you can do this a couple of different ways. You could put the button itself in your e-newsletter, make sure it hyperlinks. If you don't have room, no problem. Just something like this. Visit us at the Seattle Gift Show. Click here. And again, you're just hyperlinking the click here to that, that link in the paragraph that we sent you. Okay, now we're going to talk about the email invitations. Okay, so we're going to just pop back over to our ordering page. Again, back on the ordering page. Again, how to get there is SeattleGiftShowInvites.com. As you mouse over, you move your mouse there, you get the hand, we'll just press it. And as you can see right here, there are 3 different templates that you can choose from. Again, you are not limited to one template. You can use all 3 at different times. Again, you can use the eVites along with the web banner. So there are no limitations with this program at all. And again, there is no charge. Please remember, this is included in your standard promotion package. So no charge for this at all. Where we encourage, and show management encourages exhibitors to use the program early and use it often. We received a couple of orders, not a lot of orders, but we've received some orders for the Seattle Gift Show already. Exhibitors have placed an order, and they've already given us their list and given us a couple different deployment dates, and we're going to talk about that in a moment. So right now, for our webinar, again, we have 3 different templates. This one here has one option that you can put a photo, company logo, whatever you would like, product shot. The next one is a little less copy, as you can see, but gives you the opportunity to give us 2 images. And the third one, you can put 3 images. This number 2 and number 3 seem to be the most popular amongst all the gift shows, and I think that's primarily because of the industry that we're all in. Most of you have really great products, and you want to show them off, and this is just a wonderful place to do it. So for this webinar, we're just going to pick number 2. And then when you do make your choice, it appears larger so you can see it. Your company name would go up top here, and it will be in color just as it is here. Visit us at booth. Your booth number appears there. Your company website right there. Again, when the visitors click it, it will go to your company website. Over here we have heading number 1 and heading number 2. And under each heading, you can see where we have 2 different paragraphs. We're going to talk about that in a moment. But you do not have to use all of the space. So if you don't have enough information to fill it, it's definitely not a problem. And I assure you there will not be any big gaps in there. Moving down, this is where your product image or your company logo would go. And you move down, and now we're getting to the ordering site. But once again, right here, when everyone receives this, simply click here to register. It's a simple click. We've taken care of all the hyperlinking for you, and it will go right to the show's registration page. So we've made it very, very easy. So now to fill out the order. Again, very, very simple. Your company name goes right here. We do suggest, or actually we request in this box, that you limit your company name to 45 characters. And the reason we do that, if we go more than 45 characters up here, there's a possibility that some of the letters may drop down to the second line and truncate it. If your company name is very long, we can accommodate you. We may have to just reduce the point size ever so slightly. After that, you would just put in your company booth number, your company website, and just so you know, when you're entering the website, we just need www. And your company name. We do not need the HTTP. And then moving down, heading number 1, and again, all your headings will appear in color, just as they do right here. Paragraph 1, paragraph 2, heading 2, paragraph 1, paragraph 2. Let's just talk about the paragraphs for a moment. If you, again, look over here to the right, we try to put some helpful hints. And we say please limit your message to 140 characters. You do not have to count the characters, and our system will not stop you from entering any information. But that is just a suggestion on our part. With email marketing, less is more. Too much copy, generally what happens if you put a tremendous amount of copy, the email tends not to be read. So that's really a suggestion on our part. And again, if you don't have enough information, for paragraph 2, that's fine. We'll accommodate, we'll take up the spacing, and everything will look perfectly. Moving down, image 1, image 2 uploads. Just like attaching to your email, you just simply click your browse button. You'll browse out to your computer, find the JPEGs that you would like to upload, and upload them. In this case, image number 1 goes right here. Image 2 would go right here in the second box. Now, let's talk about the images for a moment. They do have to be JPEG images. If you do not have a JPEG, not a problem. You can send us your PDF, a GIF file, whatever you have. We will be more than happy to take it, resize it, and send it back to you as a JPEG. You can do that by sending it to this email address right here. That's orders@urbanexpoinvitations.com. Again, it's orders@urbanexpoinvitations.com. That will go directly to customer service. There are customer service representatives manning the phones and emails from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or you can always give us a call. If you're placing your order, you have a question, by all means, here's our number, 203-563-9212, and you can reach out to us. So just back to the sizing of the JPEGs for a moment. Excuse me. We do ask that you size them to 250 by 200. If you have a problem, you can't size them, please, that's okay. Just upload the images. We probably have to resize the majority of the orders, so it's not a problem for us. Just attach them, and we'll take it from there. Next, moving down here, you have to fill in an opt-out email address. That should be someone within your company that manages your company's email list. So if someone does decide to drop out for whatever reason, the email would go to that individual, and then they would be removed from your list. Okay, moving down, we have two options here. The first option, after you've filled out all your information and you've placed your order and given us your opt-out, if you would like us to deploy the emails for you on your behalf, we can certainly do that. We'll be happy to do it. Again, there is absolutely no charge to do that. What you would do is just click your browse button. You would upload an Excel file or a CSV file, but only email addresses. We do not need first name. We don't need company name. If your list does have it, we just delete it before we do anything with it. So again, it's only an Excel file. Next line right here would be reply to email. The reply to email should be someone within your company or organization that can answer any questions about the email that went out, specific services, specific products. And then right here, again, that's deployment date or dates. As I mentioned a few moments ago, we have had some exhibitors that have placed an order, and what they've simply done is they've given us a date here, we'll say, of 11/20, and then another one of 12/22, and then another one, maybe a day or so just before the show, say January 14th or 15th. So you can put several dates in there. Let's talk about email privacy. We take the privacy and security of your lists. We know how important they are to you. I know they're all proprietary. I have to just tell you that we absolutely do not share your lists with anyone. We are a third-party company that the show is contracted with, and once your final deployment goes out, your emails are removed from our server. They are not shared with show management, and we do not ever ever, sell them or let them out there. If your company has a disclosure, a legal disclosure that you would like us to sign, by all means, you could send it to us at orders@urbanexpoinvitations.com. We'll review it, sign it, and send it back to you. Just like the web buttons, right here, your contact information, your name, your company, your email, and phone number. Again, this is a please read carefully box over here. As long as your guests register by December 26th, they'll receive their badge in the mail. If they do not register, then they'll just have to pick up their badges on site at the show. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're just going to pop over to this PDF. Very much like the web banners, once you place your order, you will receive an email. It looks just like this. There will be a link here. This link gives you the opportunity to view your email. So let's just click it. If you were to place an order, this would have been the, your email, your company name, your images. You would look at everything. At this point, if you saw something wrong, you simply just hit your reply key, let us know what you would like changed. Maybe one of the images you uploaded, you did not, you don't like it. Send us a new one. That's why we're here in customer service. We are absolutely here to help you, every step of the way. So, send us a new image, or tell us we have to maybe there was a typo or you'd like a paragraph changed. What we'll do is we'll make the changes for you and send you a new link to view. Again, let me just back up for a moment. If you do want us to deploy your emails for you, again, they go out on your behalf. The subject line would be your company name, invite you to attend the Seattle Gift Show, and nothing goes out before you approving it. So we've had some exhibitors that have made several changes. Not a problem. That's why we're here. It's got to be perfect and it's got to be right, and you have to be happy with it before it goes out the door. So once again, you get the email from us, and then you just click on that link in the second paragraph right here, and you can view it. Now we're almost done. Moving down, if you want to send it out yourself, maybe you have a license with Constant Contact or MailChimp, or you have a proprietary system. Not a problem. When we send you the link and you open it up, you can extract your HTML code from that link. And if you are having problems with that, simply give us a call or send just shoot us an email, and let all the folks here at customer service know that you placed your order and this is your company name and the show you're in, and you would like to request a file with the HTML coding. It'll look just like this. We'll just get it for you, put it into a little text file, and send it off to you. Looks like we have a couple of questions here, so let's answer those questions. Pat?
Yep. One of the questions we have here is, can I submit more than one email for different products? Definitely. You've got the 3 templates to work with. You can use whichever ones you want. You can submit as many as you want. It doesn't matter. If you want to promote several different products, use the one with 3. You can do 2 product images along with your logo, or 3 product images, and then set up another one and use 3 totally different product images, or mix and match. That's perfectly acceptable. One of the other questions here was the accepted file format for the uploaded list. It's an Excel spreadsheet. So use the Excel spreadsheet. We have another question that just came in. What if I have more than one booth? That's not a problem. You can just resubmit and just put the different booth numbers in. I think there is also a way that you can do a booth, like if you're sharing a booth with someone, you can do the booth slash numbers. Yeah, you can do a couple things. I know many of the exhibitors do have multiple booths. Sometimes they're next to one another. In that case, we'll put booth number 1111-1113. But if you have different booths in different locations with different products, by all means,
you can absolutely place multiple orders, same company, different booths. There are no limitations on how you can use this system. So yes, if you have multiple booths, you could put in multiple orders and you can send out multiple deployments.
And one last question that I have here is in regard to the list updates. If I'm sending out can I update my list for a second e-bite going out? Yes. Again, let us know at the beginning if you're going to do multiple deployments. Then basically just send us an email saying that for the second deployment you'll give us an updated list. That's not a problem.
Exactly. So right here, let's just go there for a moment in that little box. If we're going to do multiple deployments for you, simply put the the dates in there. This has happened with many of the gift show exhibitors. They've sent us a list, and before their second deployment goes out, sometimes they've even said, "Oh, can you please remove these 2 names? And by the way, here's additional names I would like to add to the list." You do not have to place a new order unless you want to change your information. If it's just an addition to the current list, send it to us. Again, please be sure to let us know which gift show you are participating in and your company name, and we'll be more than happy to add that for you.
That seems to be it. Just one last thing. Our customer service representatives are available 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. We're here to help you out. You can reach us at area code 203-563-9212. And again, we're here to help you. We can physically walk you through this as you're filling out the forms, or if you have any questions, you get something back. The information is right there. Give us a call or send us an email. We're here to help you.
Right. And one more question just came in. Can I place an order today? Yes. The site is live. As I said earlier on, I do see that some exhibitors logged in maybe a little late. They missed it, so I'll just repeat this one last thing. Show management encourages you, use the system early, use the system often. Again, multiple products. You don't have to tell the whole story at once. You can send one email out this week, another one in a couple weeks, and another one a few weeks later, just explaining the different products that you're going to have at the show. I do not see any other questions that have come in, so I would like to thank everyone for participating in today's webinar. If you did sign in late, a copy of this webinar will be sent to show management, and they're going to be posting it to the show website, so you will have access and you can listen listen to the webinar when you have time. I'd like to thank again everyone for participating. Have a great holiday season, and looking forward to a great show in January. Thanks so much.